Hi beautiful people, and welcome back to another video. It's your girl Jewel here, and if you're new here, thank you for clicking on my video to watch. And if you're not new here and you're watching this video, thank you for clicking on my video to watch, because y'all do not have to do that. I put these nails on today. They're giving, so if y'all see me being very expressive with my hands, it's because they're giving. My smile is bright. I'm like, these past couple days have been truly blissful. Like, I'm just so blessed. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm very blessed to be in the position that I'm in today, and you are blessed to be in the position that you're in today, because if there's one thing that I learned, is that you have everything that you need right now in the present moment to take you to where you're trying to be. Use your resources, and I've been getting that's been coming to me in dreams and so many things, to use my resources. And I'm like, what resources? And then like the other day, oh y'all, I'm already talking, but anyways, I'm gonna get into the video. As y'all see by the title, when the plans change, you gotta just go with the flow. The other day it started raining, right? And you know how they say to tap into like that childlike wonder and let yourself play a little bit. Well, I played like a kid. Damn, it's bright. But I played like a kid, right? And it was raining, and I was like, fuck it, I'm already cussing y'all, but I'm just in a good mood. Like, when I'm amped, when I'm like pumping, it's, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. Bruh. But I went outside and I started playing in the rain, and I just started doing all types of flips and shit. And then I was like, wow, I'm so grateful to be able to play. I have a healthy body, right? I have a spacious backyard. Those are resources. Your five senses are resources. There's so many resources around us that we take for granted. The things that you take for granted that you have in your life is things that somebody else might be praying for. And I was like, damn. Like, for example, people who can't stand up, like, they might be wishing they could do a flip. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, really just take the time to be grateful for everything. Like, it was about 2 days ago, I started listing all the small things that I was grateful for. I was like, my glasses, these AirPods, my phone plan, money to keep paying my phone bill, my shirt. Do y'all like my shirt, by the way? This is a brand new shirt that this is like my second time actually like really wearing it out. My first time was a few days ago. I'm getting off track already, y'all. I'm just in a good mood, and I could really ramble, but I'm in a good mood today, and I feel like y'all can tell. I can tell. So being in a state of acceptance, love, and gratitude opens you up to an abundance of receptivity. It opens you up to receptivity because you're putting the energy out there that, hey, I'm fine with everything that I have. I trust that all that I want is gonna come to me, but in this moment right now, I am perfectly happy with everything that I have. I'm so happy with everything that I have. And as you go down your path, you might have a certain belief system or an expectation of how things are going to unfold as you go down your path. And it's best to just not have any expectations at all. Like, get rid of your expectations and just keep moving down your path blindly, because when you set expectations, there's a good high probability that it won't go that way that you expect it to go, because life is so abundant and you cannot predict your path. You can only walk the path and see what's in front of you. So it's my best advice to you guys to let go of expectations to avoid disappointment. It's like when you have a conversation planned out in your head with somebody, and then y'all go talk and it really don't go the way you expected it to go. It's because there's more than one way for things to work out. There's more than one way for things to go down, and for life to show you and present you opportunities and possibilities. I hope that made sense. Like, the words are trying to come to me, but my brain is moving faster than my mouth, and so it's like, but change is the only thing on this damn planet that is 100% certain. That's the one thing. If you're gonna expect anything, expect things to change. So if you are planning that conversation out in your head, right, expect that conversation not to go the way you planned it to go. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, you can plan a conversation, and then when it comes time to talk, just expect it to go a whole nother route. That's the one thing you can expect. Don't expect how it's gonna happen. Just expect that it's gonna happen in a way that you didn't even think of, because that's life. You know, it's gonna hit you with so much, what's the word I'm looking for? It's gonna hit you with, not with a curveball, like a curveball, yeah, like it's gonna be like, whoa, I got you there, you know what I mean? But you gotta embrace the change. You really gotta embrace the change, because if something changes, right, if you had plans for this, that, and the third, and it really didn't go that way, are you really gonna just sit there and sulk and whine that it didn't go your way? You're like, oh, I didn't want that to happen, I was supposed to go this way, what am I gonna do? You're gonna sit there and cry over that, or are you going to maneuver around that and find another way? Are you going to go with the flow, or are you going to go against it? When you're going against change, when you're going against the flow, because change is gonna happen whether you like it or not. So if you're going against the flow, if you're going against the change, right, you're gonna feel that resistance. It's gonna feel like you're stuck. It's gonna feel like you're blocked, because you're not being open and receptive to the change. You're not accepting the change. The change is gonna happen whether you like it or not. The change is happening whether you like it or not, but you gotta accept it. You can say, oh, I don't want the change, and the change is gonna say, girl, I don't give a fuck what you want. I'ma still change. It don't matter. You have to be open to the change. You have to learn how to adapt. When things change, you cannot sit there and sulk. You can't say, I don't want it to change, because now you're keeping yourself bound to somewhere you're not supposed to be. When things change, it changes for a reason. When things change, it's because you're getting ready to move from one place to another, whatever it is in your life, whether it's an obstacle or whatever. If something really shakes you up in life, that's change. And what you have to, that's gonna be my next video, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna get into that in my next video. But that's change. When something shakes you up, you might be like, damn, what the fuck was that? But in reality, that's you being strengthened and being taken to the next level, so that way you can grow and adapt to this new environment. The reason it shakes you up is because it's new. It's something that's changed. It's not what you're used to. And that's gonna happen constantly in life. You're gonna constantly find yourself in a position where, damn, I gotta grow again. It's time for me to evolve again. I find that every time I get comfortable with a certain version of myself, once I finally settle, after I shed my skin and I finally settle, next thing I know, I gotta get back up and evolve again into a newer version of myself. And I think y'all can see the newer energy, because I've definitely stepped into this new version of me. And that's life. Like, if you read my about page on the YouTube and you click it, I'm on a spirit. We're all souls on a journey. I'm a soul with a body, you're a soul with a body, my cat is a soul with a body. There's bodies everywhere, there's souls everywhere, there's life everywhere, and I love life. I'm so for real. Like, if y'all, life is truly the biggest gift you can ever receive, because once you have life, once you are alive, you can bring anything else you want into your life. You can bring more peace, abundance, happiness. We're here to learn, grow, evolve, practice our power of manifestation, and to just get closer with God or whoever you believe in, and just to find yourself, find who you really are. Do that soul searching. I found myself with it. I've been through a lot in my life, you guys. I have been through a crazy amount of things, and the experiences may not have been the funnest, but the lessons that I've learned after those experiences was totally worth it. And now that I look back at it, I wouldn't do anything over again.
Are you sure about that?
I wouldn't do anything over again, because of that specific sequence of events and how everything played out into my life brought me where I am today in this moment. And I love where I am in life. I'm in a wonderful place in life, and I'm going to go wonderful places in life. Like, I'm only going to keep growing and growing and growing and growing. And I'm a lot more, this version of me, I've always been positive, but this version of me is a lot more positive, a lot more optimistic, a lot more just happy to be alive. Like, I'm finding more and more reasons to be alive. I love listening to the sound of these birds. I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. And there's just so much life around me. The hot sun on my skin, I might be sweating a little bit. I'm gonna have a sip of water, you guys. That water is hitting. But yeah, like I was saying, change is the only thing that is 100% certain in life. So please do your very best and try not to get attached to certain routines and patterns and beliefs and ideologies, because God will humble you. When you feel like your way is right, when you think your belief is right, when you think your opinion is right, God is going to bring pretty much a tower moment. And what a tower moment is just something or someone that comes into your life and opens you up to a new perspective and flips your world upside down. I haven't always believed in God. I haven't always been this strong in my religion. Well, I'm not religious. I don't follow a closed practice. I'm more spiritual. But I haven't always believed in God until I was at rock bottom and I had nowhere else to go. I was like, man, I gotta do something. I can't do this on my own. And if you guys watch the movie Coraline and how they say, like, if you fall all the way at the bottom of the well and you look up, it's so deep you can see the stars. That's like rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom and you look up to the sky, you can really see how much light there is. That's the only light that you can see, is the stars and the moon. You have to be that light. You have to search for the light in the darkness. Unexpected change could definitely be scary, especially when, you know, this is something new. You've never experienced this, but you have to trust in God to take those first few steps down this new path that you're going. Now that things have been shaken up and now that things are different, you have to take the first steps. You might not know where you're going. And the biggest fear that a lot of people face is the fear of the unknown. A lot of people fear death because they don't know what's next. And I'm gonna tell you right now, it's just a transformation from physical to spiritual. We all are souls, right? The only thing that dies is our body. We don't die. We just go back to heaven, literally. Allow yourself to make mistakes when trying something new. Allow yourself to make these mistakes. This is my first time being this version of me that I am today. I've never felt like this before. This is a new me, right? So I'm not gonna be perfect, and you have to accept that. Me, I used to always think that I had to do everything perfect and make everything look perfect and present myself in a way that was perfect to people. That was like, oh, she got it all put together, she's got it. And the truth of the matter is, I don't always have it. I'm a human. I make mistakes, and I think it's better if we embrace our mistakes instead of being ashamed of our mistakes. What's to be ashamed for? Mistakes grant you learning opportunities. You can learn a lot from one tiny mistake. You can learn a lot just by messing up, because now you know not to do that again. It's so simple.
I get it!
Don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be hard on yourself when you're trying to do something new. If you want to get into art and you've really never painted a picture or you've never drawn a portrait before, keep going. Do the very best you can. And in time, that's the thing about skills. Skills can always be improved. Start with where you're at and just build on top of that. Practice going with the flow of what happens in your daily life. Just practice accepting what happens. If you're on your way to work and you get stuck in traffic, instead of being like, oh my God, this traffic. That you know how that you...
Jiggle a snack up ate it and thought I'm not on C's. Babe boy said align my jip or you until I sleep will snack up ends.
Yeah, I know you know what I'm talking about, how that creates such a negative feeling inside you and it creates impatience. Just accept the traffic and be like, okay, I have more time to rest before I get into work. The traffic is not hurting you. Just sit there and accept the traffic. Accept what goes on in your daily life. Because truly though, when you avoid change, when you set an expectation, when things don't go your way and you try to force it to go your way and you just feel that negative energy, I want you to release that negative energy and just accept what is for what is. Focus your attention on what you really want, and you really got to learn how to find yourself. And you guys should subscribe, because I am someone who has found themselves. I was rejected by so many people since toddlerhood, to the point where I created so many fake versions of myself until I felt accepted. You know how they say I got mixed personalities, and people say they have a personality for everybody and everybody and everybody. That's not me anymore. I used to agree with those people, and if you're one of those people who could say, oh, I have a personality for different people, that might mean you have created layers of yourself, or you're only sharing bits and pieces of yourself to people. Or sometimes you might even create a fake version of you that's not even really you, but you created that version of you just to attract those types of people. And what I want to ask you guys to do is just to let that go and just be you around anyone and everyone. It doesn't matter who you're with. Let your light shine to its full potential. Don't even just show a piece of your light to somebody. Let that big ass bright ass light shine as bright as it can possibly be to anyone that you meet. Hey guys, it's Editing Jewel here, and this video is actually gonna go up today, so I'm trying to finish editing, trying to get it up by at least 3:30. It's 2:42, so I'm kind of picking up the pace a little bit with editing, but I'm almost done. Anyways, I also wanted to add in that your light is like, you know how moths are attracted to the light and everything? Think of the moths as your desires, right? The brighter your light is, the more moths that you're gonna attract. Eventually you're gonna shine so bright that you attract all of your desires effortlessly. And so by dimming your light to make other people comfortable, you're not really attracting any moths, because you're not shining as bright as you could be. Shine as bright as you possibly can around anybody who you call your friend or whatever. Just be you. Be as you can be. Literally just be as you can be, and the brighter you shine, you'll start to have more revealed to you. What's done in the dark will always come to light. So as you step into your power, as you become more enlightened, as you brighten up your light, you're going to then see who is really meant for you and who is not really meant for you. And when you're being your true authentic self, when you're putting authentic energy out into the world, you're going to attract what is genuinely meant for you. You're gonna attract those friends that are really meant for you. You're gonna attract that career path, that life path that is there a spider web on my phone? You're gonna attract that life path that is, I know there's not a spider trying to weave its web on me. There was a spider literally just weaving a web from my phone. How rude. How rude. When you put authentic energy out there into the world, you attract what's really meant for you. Friends, the career path, what's really meant for you will find you, because we all have a God-given purpose. God knows we need money to survive. God knows that. However, if you're working if you have a desk job, right? I don't know what it is. You could be a data analyst or whatever the case may be. I don't know. And that's your job, and you're just unhappy with the daily life of that job, constantly having to type and just look at a computer and doing the same thing over and over and over again, and you're unhappy with that, then that's not meant for you. You have something to do in life that is genuinely meant for you, and God will show you the way. That's all I have for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, because you guys don't have to do that. I really hope you enjoyed this wonderful video that I have for you guys, and if you learned something new, then let me know in the comments down below. I really love to see you guys' comments and all the thank yous and everything, because that really does warm my heart. The fact that I can put these videos out there and really just help you guys open your mind and water your mind, feed your mind. That's what I'm doing with these videos. Like, my goal is to feed your mind with love and positivity. Until next time, I will see y'all later, beautiful people. Bye, friends.